Economics ain't what it seems to be. Learn the ways to set yourselves free. Economics ain't what it seems to be. Learn the ways to set yourselves free. Economics ain't what it seems to be. Learn the ways to set yourselves free. Economics ain't what it seems to be. Learn the ways to set yourselves free. Economics is obsessed with the GDP, a plotted line on a graph on the TV. But the picture's just a line and I don't see how a picture of a line controls the country. It ain't like mathematics, physics or chemistry. Give it 0 marks, or predictability. They say low gross domestic product affects me. Unemployment or recession can cause misery. That the line needs to grow to infinity. And we'll all reap the rewards.
Eventually.
I think the prizes are awarded preferentially. Preferentially. You accuse me of the politics of envy. You accuse me of the politics of envy. You accuse me of the politics of envy. But that assumes I want a 9 to 5 with a high fee. In point of fact, it isn't all about a salary. Reduce your intake and cut down on those calories. We need to thrive, not just survive in society. Economics ain't what it seems to be. Learn the ways to set yourselves free. Change the goal, man. That GDP lacks a soul, man. It's a rat race. All the rats are spending like they're in an arms race, buying shit they don't need to fill an empty space. Half the shit they buy is needed just to replace the shit they bought in last year's sales that's out of date. And all the bosses act like they're gonna win the first place. They park their cars in an allocated parking space, wearing clothes from a fashion showcase. And the boardroom is treated like a holy place, where executives achieve a near state of grace, projecting figures from their relational database. With their fancy house, they think they are the master race, earning fortunes and building up their tax base, hiding assets from the taxman like a two-face, while the public-owned services are a disgrace, and you dream of slowly building up a home base, maybe 1 or 2 short holidays in a nice place. Economics ain't what it seems to be. Economics ain't what it seems to be. Economics ain't what it seems to be. Change your view. Society and nature exist too. Take some caffeine. You're sitting at your desk staring at a screen. In an office with a plant and a drinks machine. Productivity is down and times are getting lean. The boss says he will sack you from the sales team if you don't hit the targets under this regime. You need this job. It feeds into your self-esteem. He says to motivate your staff with an incentive scheme. As far as you're concerned, it's just a hill of beans. To counteract this madness, you need a vaccine. We're all actors playing a role in a mindless scene, earning a few dollars to buy some morphine, to take away the pain of a shattered dream. It's enough to make you look like monks the scream, but you need to pay your rent and the HP. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Let it infiltrate your bloodstream. You're a high-tech miner of a coal seam. Economics ain't what it seems to be. Economics ain't what it seems to be. Learn the ways to set yourselves free. Human nature ain't an isolated dude with a calculator. Set to cruise. As you're driving, you listen to the news. The anchorman reads it all in a deadpan. Cybercrime is on the increase, check that email spam. Man blew himself up holding a Quran. He had a job as a TV repairman. And the old are getting older, longer lifespan. Protesters causing trouble from the Klan. An earthquake and tsunami in Japan. An airliner with a longer wingspan. A woman killed her husband with a saucepan. Then the politician presents us with his spending plan, but he talks more like Michael Fish the weatherman. Tomorrow there'll be good times, but today's down the pan. In a few years we'll enjoy an economic suntan. Life was so much simpler for a caveman. Economics ain't what it seems to be. Learn the ways to set yourselves free. Change your thinking. The economy's a garden, not an engine. I'm alright Jack, I know all the life hacks. Got myself some nice booty, got myself some Gucci, got myself a Chevrolet Impala. I couldn't give a fuck about Guatemala. Why you looking at me that way, motherfucker? Economics ain't what it seems to be. Learn the ways to set yourselves free. Wealth ain't income. And creating wealth is not a game of zero sum. Economics, smart people tell us all about the theory. How enlightenment has led to rationality. How free markets make the best choices for you and me. About the allocation of resources and the price of tea. The financial system requires a growing GDP. Money accumulates forever thanks to you and me. Taking loans and paying interest on the HP, so that we can buy that house in the country. And a big car to drive our big family. that constant growth feeds the starving eventually. But tomorrow never comes, it seems to me. Endless growth really isn't a necessity. Do you really need an iPhone X to call me? No living thing in nature grows to infinity. Constant growth, like a cancer, kills the host. If we carry on like this, we're all toast. Be agnostic about growth to stay alive. Whether or not we have growth, we all need to thrive. Economics ain't what it seems to be. Learn the ways to set yourselves free. Endless growth is a fiction. It seduces your soul like an addiction. Degradation. Mother Nature is a screaming and a crying. Her baby is on a life support and dying. And the politicians and businessmen are lying. Just stop and look at all the stuff we're buying. The supply chains take from Earth without replacing, supplying us with stuff every day and resupplying. If we carry on like this, we'll all be frying. We're on a treadmill and the blue planet is dying. This linear way ignores the planet's future. Exploitation of resources hurts Mother Nature. All that plastic and poisons in the air. We're all living like we just don't care. And ecological degradation has consequences for the health of the nation. Degenerative industrial design is unbalanced and will lead to our decline if you let them. Economics ain't what it seems to be. Learn the ways to set yourselves free. Regeneration. The economy should not be about Earth's exploitation. So there it is. Stop. Your life's a fiction. You're living like a fool with an addiction. Change your ways. Economics ain't what it seems to be. Learn the ways to set yourselves free. Economics ain't what it seems to be. Learn the ways. Be free, be free, be free, be free, be free.